Okay, I've just finished my universal credit application online, and I just thought I'd do a quick video. I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna be short, it's gonna be ranty, but hopefully there's some information in there that you might need. First off, the one thing you probably will clicked on it for is that I was on the phone for 2.5 hours, and I'll explain why in a second. But obviously, if you've just lost your job and you're applying for universal credit, you have to apply online because all the job centres are now closed. Literally, you can't, they might be email helplines, but literally all the job centres are closed. Avoid the phones at all costs. You have to apply it online, do it all online. The hardest part online for me was literally, as most government websites, they sub-hire little jobs to other companies. You have to prove who you are online, which means you need your driving license or your passport. I don't know what you do if you haven't got either of them because I had both. But basically, you need to have one or the other, and it takes you to a different website. You have to put all those information in, your phone number, your email address, it sends you codes and whatnot. It sent me a code on my email address. I've got Gmail, and on Gmail you've got spam box, and you've also got a box for promotions, which is companies trying to sell you stuff, or social box, which is obviously any social media that's linked to your account, so it just doesn't spam you, it puts all in there. My email, I got lost in my promotion section, so I couldn't find it for a couple of days, and I was avoiding phoning them because I know there's long lines. Okay, that's the hardest part. Literally, it's actually pretty easy online. But the last little section that you have to do, even online, it says, obviously, if you've got any meetings, please don't phone us, we'll phone you. But if it is your first time applying for it, you have to book an appointment. You have to phone them up. It's the only way, and it's really, I don't know why, it's stupid, because obviously you can't go down to the job centre. You can't do it via email. And obviously, in the past fortnight, over 1 million people have applied for universal job credit. There's a lot of people trying to get through on the phones. So you have to phone them up. And I was on the phone for 2.5 hours. I would never get back. And I was on the phone, no joke, for less than a minute when I actually got through. They were literally like, first name, second name, right? And then they asked me some security questions like, what's your dad's job? What's your mum's job? And then they asked my national insurance number. And they just went, okay, we've put you in for an appointment for the job centre at Epsom on the phone at 12 o'clock on the 1st of May. Cool. Bye. That was it. Literally. Why did I have to phone up for that? Why'd I have to waste 2.5 hours? Why couldn't I have just done that online as the rest of it? You made me prove who I am online, and that is adequate for you. That is good enough for the government. But for some reason, I have to phone up and tell them my national insurance and for them to tell me when my appointment's going to be. I understand that's the normal process, and normally in a 2-week period, they normally get 100,000 people. Now they're getting almost 1 million, right? So that is crazy number of people. Quick tip, if you're going to phone them, make sure you phone them before 3 because the lines close at 6. And I don't know what happens. I mean, I was very close to getting at 6. I think they answered at 5:45 or something. God knows what happens if you get to 6. If you've been on the line for 2.5 hours, 3 hours, and you get to 6 and they're just like, boop, boop, boop. The lines are now closed. Please try again tomorrow. I don't know if that happens. And if it does, I mean, I would want to jump out the window and just not pay any bills. So just be aware of that. Yeah, the government, if you listen, I don't know why you would be, but change that. Just make that part of the online application as well, just for the moment, until this all blows over, right? Well, that could easily have been done online. Literally, national insurance number. Is this date on the 1st of May at 12:40 okay for a telephone call for you? Yes, because I'm unemployed and I don't have a job. Literally, that's all it needs to be. I didn't need to waste 2.5 hours. And I've just wasted 2.5 hours. But yeah, if you click this to find out how long the queues are, I was 2.5 hours. So I'm very sorry if you haven't phoned yet. You need to phone. Yeah, there's no way around it. You can't go email them. You can't go to the job centres. They're all closed. You have to do it online. So earlier the better. I wouldn't advise phoning past 4 o'clock because I don't know if they may just cut the phones off and no one past 6 can ring, but I doubt that because if there's thousands of people, there must be, they're getting over 100,000 people a day. So there must have been 10, 20,000 people before me waiting to be spoken to. Literally, if it's after 3, save it to the next day. Honestly, don't, because you don't want to infuriate yourself. Just apply for jobs and then the next day ring them. Right? That's all I have to say. But it's done. That's 2.5 hours. I'm never going to get back. Good luck. I hope it goes well. If you have any questions, just comment down below. I know I will try and help. I'm not an expert by no means. I can just tell you what I did. I'll see you on the next one.